to our house.
When you come in and take a look. Hey guys, welcome back to Wonder TV. We know it's been a while since we last updated, but now our HDB has been done and we've been living in it for about like what, 2 months now. So we want to show you, bring you on a tour for this place.
If you haven't caught any of our previous home renovation video, you can click like somewhere here in the screen. We'll link down the old videos in the comment box below so you can check it out. But now today we're going to take you a tour of our living room, our toilets, our bedroom, our kitchen, and just little tips and tricks that we learned and picked up along the way. So,
excited? Let's get started.
Go.
So if you look at our features wall, it's something that we're really very proud of. And one of the considerations before moving in was to decide if the features wall was to be done only from the living room, which is where the TV console is, or whether if it was better if we did it all the way down. And this is one of the better decisions we thought that we made, that the features wall would run from end to end. And also because we want to put some of these bad boys up. Okay. This is issue number 1 of Superman that I got from STGCC 2014. Also, this other one that I got right here, Iron Man issue 47, one of the older Iron Man suits. Everybody knows Iron Man. Cool. So, let me show you around our TV console, which I'm very proud. Because this is just an LG 49-inch TV. We're thinking about, one of the considerations again was, how big a TV do you need for a space like this? And I think 49 inches was just about right between our sitting distance of the sofa and the television itself. Want to check out what's inside?
Oh dear.
Well, many of you all know I'm an avid gamer. You see the PlayStation 4 controllers here. And this is where I house my stuff. We've got the Xbox 360 there, the PlayStation 4, and then the Wii U. Although we really use the PS4 mostly for television because Netflix is on it, so if you have My Republic, you could hook up your PS4 to Netflix.
Okay.
And another thing, okay, this is just for you hardcore followers out there. You want to have a peek of my gaming stuff, you can take a look right in there. So this is where I put all my games, and you can see all the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3 games all in there. And it closes up anti-slam. So this is custom carpentry done by our contractor. There you go. One of the things that we did right or did wrongly about this custom, because this is custom built, okay, I want to talk about the things that we did right first. Okay, the first thing that I wanted my contractor to do was to fit in my consoles, obviously. So I had to measure how high my consoles were so that it could fit nicely. Okay, you see the PlayStation 4 and the Xboxes are standing vertically. Okay, so what we did was to make sure that all the consoles could fit. But the other problem that we realized was the ventilation. Okay, when you close this up and you turn on the PlayStation 4, basically it has heating issues because there's no way for hot air to escape. Usually the hot air vents are located behind. So if you could actually get your contractor to create an air vent below, okay, because if you do it on top, okay, some people might not like it on top because it has it creates a hole here, might not be very nice aesthetically. So if you have it below, at least the hot air can escape. Okay, then it will not overheat your stuff in there.
But for now, what do you do?
But for now, as a measure, what I do is I just open it when I'm watching it or using the PlayStation 4. But when I'm done with it, I just close it up. Some of the little house decor that we have around here were purchased, obviously, and inspired from our travel trips to Hong Kong recently. So we went on our Hong Kong trip, and this was one of the places that we really enjoyed ourselves because, if I'm not wrong, we went to Lan Fang Yuan, and well, this kind of reminds us of it. So we bought it, and it becomes part of our house decor now.
Okay, so welcome to the area that we spent a lot of time just lounging, watching Netflix and movies and stuff like that. So we had an issue because our hall is a little bit smaller, so we had to find a sofa that fit into this particular space that we had. And it's actually not easy to find a lounge sofa set that can fit into this small area. So we actually got this sofa from IKEA, and it's quite similar to our old sofa if you've seen it, but except it's actually a separate piece. So this is a lounge by itself, and this is a kind of like a half seat, and we just joined it together. Okay. So let's go into the dining room, sort of. Okay, so we're here at our dining room, and we love our lights firstly, but of course this is a bit too bright. It is a what, tungsten light?
No, this is a LED light.
So this is a LED light. So the uncle told us that LED light is not so hot and it's also more environmental friendly. But compared to the tungsten light, it doesn't look as pretty and it's a bit too bright. So I don't know, really up to your preference, but we'll just use this until it spoils and then we'll try the tungsten light and then we'll see how it goes. Our table is from Scantic. This one was quite a splurge.
Yeah.
But it's really good quality, as you can see, and it's a very beautiful design and we super love it. And it actually comes with a set, so you can get the chairs, and it comes with this bench. But because we wanted to kind of like save money, so we just got the bench and the table, and our 2 chairs we just got some cheap ones at IKEA. This is a little dish bowl that we bought from Robinsons, the City Hall Robinsons on the menswear level.
Yeah.
So you can see it's a very nice little plate, and we're just dumping all our keys and little knickknacks.
Yeah, whenever we want to buy drinks or what, this is a great place to find coins.
Yeah. Now we're going to visit the
study room,
which is actually nothing much lah, but honestly, we don't really hang out there a lot. We kind of like to hang out in
We used to, we did. When they were still doing the renovation and stuff, we had to make use of the space that you see over here. Okay, so basically we have 2 desks in our study room. Okay, it's like custom built as well. So you can see that we sit side by side. I'm not sure if you can figure out whose desk belongs to who.
And check out the flooring. Oops.
Oh yeah, remember the time that we went to choose tiles at Soon Bee Huat? Right, so this is the wooden looking tiles. Okay, but they're not actually wood. I think the tiles are very nice.
Yeah.
They don't feel like, obviously they don't feel like wood, but it gives you the wood looking feel.
And I really like it because it's very easy to clean. Like you can just mop it like a normal floor. You don't have to like worry that it will get too wet like a parquet. So it's, maintenance wise, it's definitely a lot easier, and I really like the color. Like it gives it a very bright, nice white yet warm feeling to it.
Yeah, so it's a very nice alternative to parquet if you're looking for something like a wood looking, not really wood feeling, but yeah, you get what we mean here. Hi! This is our master room. Okay, it's outfitted with a timber sliding door frame. Okay, the reason why we installed this was very simple, because we needed more space in the room. As you can tell, the rooms are a little bit smaller nowadays, so we gotta find different ways to expand or multiply the space that we have nowadays. This is one of the ideas that we had, because the sliding door actually takes up not much space. You just need space for the frame, and you need space for it to slide. That's all. Come on in. We have a mirror straight up, and popular, or contrary to popular belief, we also didn't build wardrobes. So what we have is a walk-in wardrobe kind of concept. Why don't you take a look? Okay, so this cabinet here is installed and fitted to fold our clothes and keep our stuff. And then when you walk in here closer, you'll see this is the sleeping area. We have a queen-size bed that managed to fit in the room. And if you haven't noticed as well, I'll take a chance to talk about the blinds that we outfitted in from our living rooms and our two rooms as well. So we went with white blinds and black strap.
So actually, the reason why we use this open concept is because we couldn't fit it into anywhere particularly per se.
Without making it look ugly as well.
Yeah. So this allows like your eye to kind of travel through the room without blocking it. so making it feel like it has a lot more space than it actually does. Of course, this design doesn't really fit everyone, you know, like, you know, design is a personal taste, but this is one way that you can kind of maximize your space or make your room look bigger than it really is.
Exactly.
Toilet is actually quite linked to the changing area, so it's a sliding door, and if you actually leave it open, because of the way the flooring is done, it kind of looks like, you know, the toilet is part of the changing room.
Yeah.
It extends out. Hello, so our toilet's really very tiny. So we had a lot of like design constraints to deal with. Basically, the toilet bowl was so near to the shower was so near to the sink. So first, we went to find the smallest sink we could find, which is this, which is great. And then we built a little, we extended out this table and made it really slim so that, you know, you can put stuff, you can store things, you know, your toilet paper or whatever. And we decided that we really had to build this thing, the curb, so that the toilet will not get wet all over the place. So as you can see, it's really tight. Like, you can't like,
Basically, you can only take a few steps when you're in there.
And then we have our rain shower, which we enjoy very much.
Okay.
And yeah.
It's a mirror here.
And the mirror. So we go visit the other toilet. Except this time, for this toilet, we decided to go with a bifold. This was just to save money because actually the sliding door was quite expensive. So this one,
because it's a common toilet, yeah.
Yeah, so since we're going to open and close this more often, so we decided to go with a bifold that was white and that looked nice, as nice as it possibly could.
Wait, I want to show, stand in there, I want to show them the lights for a while.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, check out the lights. Do you notice any difference? Click again. Okay, so we have 3 different light settings for the toilet, depending on your mood. So if you want to go for something a little bit more warm,
warm. So this cove lighting was actually suggested to us by our contractor. We didn't really want it or didn't think that we needed it, but it's so
useful. It's great.
Awesome! I love it.
Yeah, we could basically survive in the toilet with just the cove lighting
so basically
itself.
most of the time I just switch on the cove lighting, and also behind there's all this storage space. Which you see we hardly even use, but it's actually quite useful. Like you can put in your toothpaste, you know, your random stuff in it. So it's really quite good. Yeah. Alright, we're here in our service yard and it's really tiny, as you can see.
Place to hang your clothes.
And stuff.
HDB 2.0 design. Because we don't really have, you know, traditionally if you hang your clothes in the old HDB you have your bamboo sticks and then they have those little basically for you, outlets for you to put your bamboo sticks and hang your clothes. Well, this is a new design and I'm not sure if we even used it yet. Yeah,
it's really difficult to pull the thing down and you don't want to leave your stuff outside there. For some reason, it just doesn't seem very
no, stuff has even dropped down from on top before and we don't even know where it's come from. A bed sheet came from the top. So if you don't want to lose your things, we had to brainstorm a new solution to this problem.
Yeah,
and what's that solution?
So we decided to invest in a dryer! Yay! Best decision ever!
So we have a washing machine below. Okay, this is like they call it a bottom load washing machine where you put your clothes this way instead of a top load one because you can stack your dryer on top of your washing machine.
Yeah, because in our very small service yard, as you can see, there's not much space left, so we can't put them side by side. So we're going to stack them right on top of it. Ooh,
so our work process for washing clothes is really simple. What I do when I'm half awake on Saturday is that when I just wake up, I just trudge along and make my way to the service yard and take all the clothes that are in here. This is the laundry for the week. Okay.
Censored.
And put it in here. And then once it's done, when it's washing, we go for breakfast and things like that. And then when we come back, we just take what's down there, put it up here, turn the dial, and you're good to go. So the problem I had last time in my old place is that I would really worry about this when I wash the clothes because I'm in charge of washing the clothes And if it starts to rain or there are dark clouds and you hear thunder coming, I'm like, oh no. And I'm in the middle of Orchard Road doing some shopping or something, and then it's about to rain. So you can imagine how I feel about my clothes. So with this, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I could be, you know, at IMM in Jurong East or something, and it would still be fine. I would still have dry clothes to come back to.
This is our kitchen, and you can see that it's all very white. So we decided to go with our white theme because our kitchen is really small. So if we go with white, you know, our kitchen will look a lot bigger than it really is. If we went with like a darker wood color, it probably won't look as spacious as it does now.
White is a good trick if you want to make your things look, you know, generate like a space, an illusion of space.
Yeah.
So you can see most of our stuff is white.
And so I decided to get a white stove to match my cupboards and stuff. Yeah, well, so you can turn this on like when you cook and stuff lah, but
yeah,
you know,
this is a cooking food lah, basically.
Yeah, I don't really use it all the time.
What's in the...
Yeah, I didn't like my light. My light, I wish I went with the one that can change different colors. But yeah, shake it off, yuck.
Yeah, so we had two pipes running in the kitchen which were quite ugly.
Yeah.
So we wanted to really conceal it and also create some storage space. So if you look on top, there was actually a pipe running behind. There, behind, it's covered up already.
Alright.
This is another Bosch equipment. No, we do not work for Bosch.
This is not a sponsored post.
This is not a commercial. But we do like brand consistency in our house. So we have outfitted, we have a dishwasher.
Yep.
Okay, and we tested it so far. So once you have put all your dirty dishes in, you put in one of the cleaning agents here and close it, start it,
and go watch TV.
Yeah, go watch Netflix.
So the cool thing about this was that our contractor actually fitted for us the plugs. They're all inside. So if you switch this on, you actually switch on the dishwasher.
One of the things I'm very proud of is my fridge, of course. And I spent some time thinking about what sort of fridge I want. And obviously I set my eyes on something like a Samsung fridge because I'm not a fridge, let's face it, I'm not a fridge expert. But when what I thought I wanted traditionally, where there's a top freezer and then below is your traditional fridge, right, where you put your drinks and your eggs and whatnot. But this fridge that we bought is, well, why don't I show it to you? So the top is what you would normally use, where you put your drinks, your eggs, and all your stuff. Okay, the freezer, which you don't normally use, is below. Okay, which is here. And then you can put your ice, your frozen food and things like that. Okay, the reason behind this is the stuff that you access not so frequently and that you have to bend down, you know, you might want to put it below. Okay, so in our fridge, what do we have? Okay, we have the different compartments, of course, and what I really like about it is being able to customize your rack height. So if you have things that you want to store that are higher, you can actually adjust all these things. These are all adjustable. Okay, so you can see me slide them in and out. And one of the things I also really like is this thing as well below. We can slide in and out, which is like isolated from your main compartment space. Okay, so for example, I have one of my favorite foods of all, and we know the smell, right? Is durian. Alright, so you don't want the smell of durian perpetuating your entire fridge. So what I do is that I put it in here. Okay, when I isolate it in this compartment, okay, the smell does not circulate my entire fridge, and that's a great thing. Okay, because there was one time that we bought some Mao Shan Wang and we put them right on top. Okay, because we didn't think about it. We didn't think about it honestly. And the next moment when we opened our fridge, it was like, wow, this smells of durian. So depending on you, it's really up to you. Okay, so our fridge is Fisher and Paykel. It's been working well for us so far. We're very happy with it.
Hi guys, so that's the end of our home tour, and hope you enjoyed it, and hope you like our house.
Yeah, like sure. I mean, our home tour is not complete. Our house is still. There's still spaces on the wall that we're gonna work on, and in fact, there are some things that that we feel that we could have done better. So what we plan to do is, the next couple of episodes, we actually will have a video podcast, which we're gonna talk about some of the mistakes that we made, what we could have done better, whether ultimately you want to go with an ID or you're comfortable with just going with a contractor alone. The most important thing is, if you have questions, please leave them in the comment below so that we know what's on your mind, and we would love to just chip in our 2 cents worth of what we think, and if we can help you in any way, we would love to discuss these things on the podcast as well. Right, so if you like the house tour very much like we do, please remember to drop a like on the video,
give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and check out for more videos on Wonder TV.
See ya!
Time to eat durian.
Oh, the smell.
The smell. Hey, we're here at Millennium Walk, and we just had our dinner, and we are looking at some furniture for our house now. Check out these cool Samsung washing machines. The problem with this design is that if you want to stack your dryer on top,